Alright, got some bad news. Regarding the Viking history in the neighborhood. It is the start of May, and it's time to get going to the Arctic again. Leave my tiny townhouse and get back to real life. And before I do that, I have to go and change my tires into summer tires. I'm still driving with my winter tires, studless winter tires, and I do not suspect there will be much more winter weather. Maybe some in the mountains, but I can't be driving around with my winter tires for that. I'll just have to settle down and wait it out if I should end up in another spring blizzard like that one that we had last year in end of May. That was pretty rough one, but it all thawed out, so no problem. So gonna go to my dad's place and get my tires sorted. Flowers are out and it's getting green. Not green on all the trees yet, but it's coming along nicely. My family comes from the region of Jæren, around Stavanger in the southwest of Norway. This is a region known for farming, oil industry, and for its extensive Viking history. You are essentially living on top of your Viking heritage. I will show you a great example of this later in the video. Here is a few snippets from the town of Stavanger that I filmed when a few friends went to see Monty Python's Eric Idle do a live show this spring. Alright, got my tires changed into summer tires and almost ready to go. Just need to take the van to the shop on Monday and get the service done. Gonna do change the timing belt, gonna change the front brakes, gonna do all the fluids and all the filters and all the necessary stuff, oil change and stuff. And then going back home to the Arctic. Can't wait. It's been too long. It's been 6 weeks since I was in the Arctic. That's way too long. So, can't wait. Should be back in the Arctic at the end of May. Maybe the start of June, depending on if I do a full kind of detour through the fjords. Really wanting to do that, I think. It's so amazing early summer because it's got all the waterfalls going off and still some snow and stuff on the mountain tops, and all that stuff is running out into the fjords, so it's just magnificent. Anyway, feeling good about it these days, so I'm very happy about that. It's getting really green here now. So at this point, when I went back to pick up the van after the big service, a service that costed me 35,000 Norwegian kroner or $3,500, I noticed I had a diesel leak under the van. I had a suspicion this might have happened just before I delivered the van in for the service appointment, because I noticed I had something wet under the van when I delivered it and parked it. But I thought it was only rain or something, but the leak was much worse when I picked up the van. So I took it back in and asked them to check on this leak to see if they could find out what it was. And it turned out that there was like mouse teeth marks on this little kind of outcropping on the diesel fuel tank. So when they took it down, they found this kind of hole in top of this outcropping. It looks like it has teeth marks from mouse or rats or something like that. And that is kind of really something I want to get fixed right away. I could do a temporary fix, but I already spent another 10,000 kroner or $1,000 on them removing the tank and doing all the checks and everything. So I told them to just get on with it and get a new fuel tank. And that turned into a big problem because it's taking forever to get the parts, and that's kind of annoying. So let's continue the story. Ja, men hva funksjonen? Det en ventil eller noe her?
Det ser ut som det skal bare være titt, men begynner du å lime, så kan du risikere at det begynner å lekke senere i tiden.
Ja, men ja, det klart.
Jeg har aldri limt en tank, så jeg vet
Nei.
ikke hvordan det funker.
Men det altså her, det tydelig at det her det kommer ut.
Ja.
Det ikke rundt her.
Nei. For du ser jo, her det jo fullt, altså her det jo blaut.
Ja, jeg ser det. Ja.
Det eneste blaute på den når jeg tok av slangen.
Ja, men det jo helt... Oi, tydelig. Det jo der det har kommet, holdt jeg på å si. Ja. Stakkar. Alright, got some bad news. It's been 5 days or 4 days since I was at the shop with the van and determined that we needed to get a new fuel tank. And I called them today and they hadn't even ordered the parts yet because they were waiting for the insurance company to confirm that it was covered. And I need to get this fixed. And they said the parts would arrive in a week or two, meaning that I'll have to wait for several weeks. I'm considering getting the original tank just placed back on and just run with a leaky tank until the fall and get it fixed then. We'll see how long it takes. See if they can get the parts as soon as possible, because this is not good. This is just ruining my Arctic summer here. Can't have anything of that. Bad day. Friday, May 22nd. All right, I went to have a look at the van and just checked that the batteries are charging from the solar, and they are. Last time when I was in with the diesel tank on Tuesday, it was 72%. Today it's 97, 98%, so that's all good. The workshop is only a mile or 1.5 kilometers from my townhouse. That's convenient, so I can walk. Luckily, don't have to do a lot of stuff to get back and forth. But the good thing is the batteries will not get destroyed by getting charged out. So now I can rest assured. Sad news is that this is probably gonna take a couple of weeks. So that's a bummer. I met a guy who watches my videos, one of the mechanics. That was a lot of fun. It's always good to know that there are some people at the workshop who understands why I need the van. So he helped me with sealing up the water intake that I'm suspecting is getting weak. So I'm gonna get that fixed properly when I get the van back. Use some proper sealant to get that 100% waterproof. I just noticed it the other day that seal around the intake was getting bad. Need to replace that. And yeah, look at this stuff here. So not much else I can do now but wait. And I hate waiting for stuff like this. Like having the van at the mechanics is just, when that drags out, it's just the worst thing. Because I still store so many things in the van that I'm not moving into the townhouse. So I was planning to be on the road this time, but I'm not. So it's gonna be until June now, I'm afraid. So regarding the Viking history here in the neighborhood, this gravesite here is overlooking my childhood home and also my new townhouse. So this is how close I am to the Viking heritage. This gravesite here is literally on top of where I grew up. Right, my friends, today is the 27th of May and I'm in my townhouse and don't know what's going on with my van. It's kind of a sad situation for me because I should have been on the road now to the Arctic, but I'm not, and I don't know when I'm gonna be starting. So the update is I went to see the van on Friday, and that's like 5 days ago, and just checked that the solar panels were charging the batteries so they wouldn't empty. But the van is now sitting outside the workshop waiting for parts, and that part is a new fuel tank. And that fuel tank is expected to come either this week or next week if they have the parts in. So there's been appointments made to attach the new fuel tank this week, or if that fails, next week. But that is all depending on the fuel tank being available at the storage or the importer or whoever has the parts. So I'm waiting for that, not hearing much, and I'm kind of frustrated. And right now I'm super happy that I have this new townhouse. I didn't expect that I would enjoy this townhouse as much as I'm doing right now, but it comes really in handy when you don't have a van. And I can walk over to the workshop, so that's like a mile away or 1.5 kilometers. But it's still super frustrating because I'm not feeling like I'm progressing on whatever I should be doing, apart from making videos that I've already filmed and also getting set up with quite a lot of things in the townhouse here. I am a nomad at heart. I need to get going soon, but can't do much about this. I've been driving around looking at other vans as well. That's not going to happen right now, but, you know, as soon as you start thinking about those things, you know how it goes. So, yeah, I've been updating the townhouse a little bit. If you want to see how my progress is going. I'm not super fast with doing these things, especially hanging pictures on the walls. That takes a lot of time for me to decide on. Anyway, let me show you around the townhouse a little bit, because I made some changes since I showed you the day I bought it. So I've added some stuff and I'll just show you quickly around. So we're up on the second floor here, and this is my office workspace. I've gotten some cabinets here and just getting stuff sorted a little bit. Haven't decided on where to put these pictures yet. And I've set up another camera storage thing here. So I got my Sony cameras, some hard drives, some DJI cameras, lenses and batteries, and my DJI Air 3S drone, and down there is my DJI Mini 4 Pro drone. Some charging stuff. Got this image up here. And got a table, my computer, and a bunch of hard drives here. Yeah, so this is where I'm working. Nothing happened in this second bedroom, which is basically just storage. This is all stuff that goes back into the van when I get it back. All the pillows and the bedding and my emergency sleeping bags over there. And the bathroom. Nothing really happened here. So they all say. And in the bedroom, I've done very little. I've put up this console here. Still not sure if I'm gonna have these images in here or not. It's kind of hard to hang on these walls because they have some very special fire regulations, so you can't drill into the walls like over here. But this one is okay to drill in. So I got this extremely good ventilation system in here, like a balanced thing. It kind of does all its things when you're cooking. It turns up the ventilation and everything. Pretty cool. And downstairs, this is still a mess. Washing room. Still got paint here. That's gonna sit here for a year. And down here you got all the mattresses for the van. All my kind of random gear for the van, stuff like that. And just waiting to get the van back. So in here I got dining table now. And there's gonna be like a chandelier or something over it here. I got this over here. It's a gift from my mom. And kitchen. Haven't been hanging any pictures yet, but I got a proper knife. Finally. Gift from my good friend Beate. And this one as well. And yeah, so that's the kitchen area. Nothing much here, but kind of like this dining table. You can expand it so it gets much larger. And then this corner, don't know if I had the globe up last time, showed you this, but this is my old globe from when I was a kid. You still got Eastern Germany, DDR, still got the Soviet Union, still got Yugoslavia. Yeah, so a lot of changes in the world since then. And here's my living room. So I got a TV bench that my dad made, wood, and it's kind of custom built for the height of the TV. So that's pretty cool. Got these tables from IKEA actually. I like them a lot. I have 3 of those. And a bunch of pillows. And I decided to hang my maps here. That felt more right for the space here. So I got, this is the Escalante area, and these are kind of routes I've done. So this is the route that I did with Joey Coconato, my home frontier, like 6 years ago. It's the Steve Allen's Escalante South route. And this is from Sequoia Kings Canyon. I've done all these routes here, like the Ray Lakes Loop. Yeah, Onion Valley, the Ray Lakes Loop I've done. I've done the Big Siki Loop, like this. I've done some other stuff over Forester Pass and stuff as well. This is all familiar terrain to some of you. And this is something very few people have done. This is in Canyonlands National Park, the lower basins. So before I started filming anything, I did this loop. I was carrying 16 liters of water down the Gooseberry Trail to the White Rim and down a sheep trail into the lower basins and through the lower basins of Canyonlands National Park and out here towards the confluence of the Green River and the Colorado River. And then I went up the White Crack and headed all the way over here to the Murphy Trail and back up on the Island in the Sky again. I only know of 2 other people who have been down here. So that's pretty cool. Got some plants from IKEA. Plants from IKEA, fruit bowl. And also outside I've done a few things, just cleaning up and adding some summer furniture. So that's where we're at right now. I'm not happy about this situation, but all in all, I've got very little to complain about, really. It's just really annoying when the van's been in the shop for nearly 3 weeks now, and I can't start doing what I'm supposed to do, and I get super restless. I need to be out there and show you the beauty of what's out there now in spring. But we're turning into summer, so it might be more summer, less spring. But I guess that's fine. All right, I'm borrowing a car, so gonna do a quick little shopping trip down in the village here.
Нет, знаешь, это вообще, вот это стоило. Gonna get back and continue making this video. It's kind of the urban center of Jæren. I'm on here, and good place to have a townhouse. I walked these streets as a kid a lot, or biked. So this was before any cell phones, so you had to call your friends' houses and then you had to walk. If they were not at home, you had to walk and look for them. So passing by some friends' houses now, right here. And then continuing down the school street. Definitely back where I grew up. These are the streets. Basically biking these streets from when I was like maybe 7 until I was around yeah, how old? 15 maybe? Around there. Then I started taking the train to go to the school to the high school where they had music, or a musical high school. And if you know the soccer playing, Erling Braut Haaland, this is his stadium where he played, and I played as well. I played with his dad, Alfie Haaland, for many years. So that's kind of funny. My street was up here. Yeah, so got my groceries, and then I'm gonna head back in, continue editing this video here, and I'll have it out Saturday in 2 days. So stay tuned for that. Well, it's kind of stupid of me to say stay tuned for that, because by the time you see this, you're already watching the video. So, yeah, anyway. I have probably 10 episodes from the winter saved that I haven't showed you yet, including some of the biggest blizzards. I didn't think it was the proper time this winter because there was so much weather going on and everyone were posting blizzard videos and stuff. So I saved 7 big blizzard videos for the summer and fall. So I'm going to release those through the summer and fall in between my Arctic summer tour. So you'll see more of those as summer progresses. They will all be new, unseen. So I got some pretty cool stuff coming here. First spooky blizzard at a train station. That was pretty fun. And also got stuck again in a remote Arctic fishing capital of Norway. That's going to be a fun one as well. Let me show you a little bit of a preview of some of the winter stuff that I saved for you, because I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this a lot. I think we got to open the door one more time for this thing here. Oh, I can barely get it up now. Let's hold the camera. Cheers, Blizzard!